guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I did this makeup look. This is the same look I did yesterday, which was on my birthday. I did this dual chrome eyeshadow look with some mauve lips. I hope you guys enjoy it, and without further delay, let's get into it. So once we have the concealer on, we're gonna set it with a powder base. Like always, you guys know the drill. I'm gonna be using my KatVonD Shade Light palette, which looks like this, and I'm gonna be using the yellow and the light pink color, the two lightest shades, just to basically set the concealer that we put on our eyelids in place. Although we'll be going in with some glitter glue because I am using a pigment, and that's why it won't really matter if you set the lid really well. But since for the crease we're gonna put in some crease shadows, we need to make sure that it's really set properly with the powder, so we can blend in all the crease colors nice. You guys are probably tired of watching me use this, but again, I'm using my Z palette. And this palette is basically a mix of all Morphe and Makeup Geek single eyeshadows. And my favorite color that I like to use for my crease are this color right here. This is called Latte. This is by Makeup Geek. And then I like to go in with this color. This is Cocoa Bear. These two colors are my favorite. These two colors are my favorite colors that I like to use for my transition. So first, I'm going to be using Latte with a MAC 224 brush. It's a tapered blending brush. Results. Now I'm going to be taking Cocoa Bear with the same brush, and I'm taking really less amounts because this stuff is pigmented, so you want to be a light hand and then slowly build these up. Now I'm going to take my same Z palette, and I'm actually going to be using this color with a much definer brush. Taking that color with a much less fluffy and more tapered brush. This is basically going to go in my crease to define it a little bit more and to add more depth. I just look straight into the mirror and then draw my own crease. And it's okay, I know right now it looks really muddy and patchy. We'll fix it. We'll blend it all in some time. So now you can see that it's so patchy. I'm going to use my blending brush and just blend it so it's all seamlessly blended. So now I'm going to be using a pigment. It's from Inglot. So now that we're done with the glitter, I'm going to be using this shade again, which I used to deepen up my crease. I'm going to use the same color for my outer corner. Now I'm just taking the same tapered brush and I'm just I'm gonna tilt it upwards to blend the tops. Because I don't want the glitter to move, but at the same time I don't want any harsh lines. If that makes sense. So now I'm just dusting off all the glitter that is on my face. And now I'm going to be using a concealer. Obviously, you're going to go in with rest of my foundation routine. So as you guys can see, I have ginormous dark circles. And on my birthday, I wanted everything to be hidden really well. So I used the Makeupforever full coverage concealer. I really like this stuff. People actually like the new one. I haven't tried that yet, but I really like this one as well. Now we're going to go in and set the rest of our face, and I'm using the Studio Fix powder by MAC. This is in the shade NC30. Okay. Now, as always, using my Shade Light palette and KatVonD, that which is by KatVonD. I'm using this middle shade to bronze my face, although I already look really tan. I went to the beach for my friend's birthday, and what do you know? Dubai sun won't leave you. So I'm just bronzing a little bit. I'm gonna contour, and for that I'm gonna be using my Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I'm gonna be using my e.l.f. brush, which I love for contouring. And my favorite go-to blush color in this palette is this one. Is this color right here. Like you guys know, I use it in every video. But today I want to go in with this one. Not much of a difference, I know, but I'm gonna just try it out and try and love someone else. And my favorite brush for blush is the Morphe E4 brush. It's the best. And by the way, this video is not at all sponsored. If you guys thought it was, now you know. Also, blush doesn't go like that. Same contour ways. You start from the sides and take it like that. For highlighter, I'm using my Becca Cosmetics Champaign Pop simply because it is the best highlighter ever. I'm just gonna have a shower in the highlighter. Now going back to our eyes, I'm gonna be using Tarte's Lights Camera Flashes for my top and bottom. for my bottom, I am gonna be using both the two shadows from the same palette, Cocoa Bear, and this one in the outer. So yeah, this was the look, and if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share this video. Until then, see you guys next time.